Well, it's now Friday morning. It rained last night, and as you can tell, it's still chance of rain this morning. And as you can tell, the truck is here. Got the hopper all undone down here at the bottom of the wet bin, and yes, this is good 3/4 full. Taking this apart so we can try and find where the auger is no longer connected inside. Joys. Oh, we got all sorts of fun going on now. We got the tractor involved, and as you can see, there's a hole and there's a hole. The bolts are supposed to be in, and they ain't anymore. So we'll be cutting. He marked the tube. We'll be splicing into the tube to find the other end of the auger, and then slide that bad boy back in to put it back together, and then put a cap piece over the outside like what you see down at the other end. Yeah, so always a good time. And then put it all back together under here, put that end all back together up there that I had tore apart. And then we can start drying corn, because the wet bin is probably 3/4 full, because you can't tell very well, even if I zoomed in, but I did about 1/3 of that field last night. And then we quit, so, because it started raining, so today will be get the dryer dialed in between the raindrops. So it's never a dull moment, never. All right, he's putting the top back together. That's where the short part of the shaft is going down. So once he gets the top together, we can try it. So, oh, the dust has been killing me the past couple days, but so we will see if it's running here shortly. And there he goes. Small mess to clean up, not bad. As you can see, it's turning. It's all back together. You can really see steam today because it's chilly. So basically we're running. It's misting again, so we're not going to be combining. But that wet bin is probably 3/4 full. Probably would have only held another 2 trucks. So I'm going to spend the day getting this all dialed back in. The problem is, it never ran long enough to get one full cycle down through, so I'm gonna have to do my wet moisture samples again, dial in the dry, and so that's today's project. And hopefully this misty shit goes away, and tomorrow we can go back to picking corn. All right, shit on the lens. It's a little after 1. I think I finally got the dryer dialed in. The wife just brought me my lunch, so I'm gonna sit and eat that, and then babysit this for another hour or so to make sure. Of course, all of a sudden the dryer kicked right off, right in the middle of doing my 2-minute samples, which I did not film and show you. Frustrating day. You've seen it before, go back to last year. You saw how I sampled, but 2-minute sample, you push the button, you go out, every 15 seconds a buzzer goes off, you put so much in the pail, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, right in the middle of doing that, the power flickered. Lost communication, everything shut down. Had to start it up again. But anyways, well, like I said, the wife just brought me lunch, brought me this package that ended up on our doorstep. I'll cover up your address. R. Richardson. Yes, he sent me a email also and said he was sending me a package. Robert Richardson. So, check this out. Obviously, he saw the video about how piss poor that safety chain is on the cart. He sent me 2 safety chains. He sent me a nice little note, says that where he works, they remove these and install a style of safety chain that are higher rating, so these just get scrapped. So he sent me two. That is very, very appreciated. Oh, you sent me some stickers too. I'm not gonna lie, Robert, I didn't write it down. I don't remember which stickers you sent me, but you did send me a sticker. But anyways, I sent you back some stickers, which you had already gotten. So, and then you sent me these. So I really appreciate that, because that was a fairly heavy package. So you probably paid, you know, pretty penny shipping it to me. So very, very much appreciated, Robert Richardson. I won't show people your address, but Escondido, California. Yeah, you ship from one coast to the other, so that probably cost you a few bucks. So I really, really do appreciate it. We'll have to put that on the cart sometime. We are back at it. There's Barb. We are dumping on the go. The beauties of that E23 transmission. And I need to talk to these people because I can't figure out how to get out of wet bushels. So when I was 220 wet bushel the acre, yeah, that was really, or 220 bushel the acre, that was wet bushels. So gotta figure that out. Alright, I wouldn't normally be just driving around the field without actually doing something, but let's see if it's still there. Yep, there's a white deer and a brown deer. Let's see how close we can get to the white deer before it takes off. Zoom in. Oh, there's two brown deer. Alright, we got close enough and we've screwed around long enough. Time to get back to work. Usually the white deer are dumber than shit, but apparently that brown deer is dumber than shit, because that's just standing there. Alright, no more deer. Time to get back to work. Trying to unzoom. There we go. I just split this field in half. Went once up through. Well, I turned that one off, I forgot, but the dryer's reading 14.9 right now. Wet's 22.9. That tester 14.8. And that one was 15. Well, I don't know why I'm showing it to you. I turned it off like a dumbass. But that one showed 15. So we are well within our range here. I'll take it. This one reads 14.8, the dryer reads 14.9, and that one read 15. Coming out of the back of the dryer, the test weight's been running anywhere between 54 and 56. We'll take it. We don't get super heavy test weight around here. 55, 56 is pretty good. So, oh my God, I just put combining on Instagram and my phone's going nuts. So everything is working the way it should be. That's a good thing, finally. Alright, it's loud around here, but refresher from last year. So we dump into this auger here. Fills our wet bin. We got two eyes up there when the corn gets in that bottom one. Oh, excuse me. We can usually get about 1.5 trucks in. Top one turns yellow, yeah, about a half a truck. So then it comes out of the wet bin, up this auger that you saw us fixing this morning. It automatically kicks on when the computer tells it that it needs corn. Oh, it just did. You can see it turning. Alright. Now you can see the steam. And it sucks having to clean the dryer off. I usually do it every morning. Yeah, I know. Not everybody does, but I do. Keeps it from getting too much shit built up on it. But anyways, as the corn goes down the column, like I told you, it adds more. The top part is heating, the bottom part is cooling. Oh man, I swallowed some dust. Sweet. Then it goes into the leg. Yeah, it's too dusty to hold open for very long. Goes up the leg and then down whatever pipe I set it to go down, which is this one at the moment. That's always annoying as hell. The radar shows nothing. They said nothing. Boy, to the north it doesn't look very good. Very dark clouds. So, alright, the wife's coming over now. She just emptied the cart, and then we will go back up after we get these 2 trucks emptied and start filling some more. Yeah, we're doing our own everything ourselves today, no help, so, which we don't always have help anyhow. Once in a while my buddy John helps, he will. So there goes Barb, just to give you an idea of, and this isn't even that bad of a place. I'll show you when I turn around. But this field is like way out back. I'll do a loop-de-loo here rather than hit my next 8 rows here. But so she's going down through that field, down there to load trucks, because there's a pathway there that's actually, we got the trucks on the edge of the field. So that means I'm not in a big hurry, so I could do this loop-de-loo to show you that. Unfortunately, we have a number of fields that are like this, that are off the beaten path, and you can't park trucks, so you have to haul to them. It takes a little bit. And I don't think I've shown this, but this monitor, my John Deere monitor, was in one place. That's where it stayed. This is on a rail system. I can move it all the way over to back here if I wanted to. Obviously, I like it right there. It can tip, you know, this way and that way. Oh, that wasn't even facing it. It can tip this way and that way. But I like this monitor. A little bit trying to figure it out to start with, but I think I'm going to like it with a grain head, because I can move it over more so I can see out my front corner there better. 7:30, heading back to the farm. We are done. Boy, this thing's got some bright lights. Oh, I better turn down the radio. I don't want screw tube to get upset. We just dumped, well, we dumped the last truck that we could dump, and the wet bin is full. We have 1 full truck that we couldn't dump, so we are done for the day. Tomorrow Chelsea has one of her college cross-country meets, about an hour and 20 minutes away from here, so Barb and I might go to that in the morning and come home and pick some corn in the afternoon. I don't know, we'll see. While we were unloading, I checked the dryer one more time, and the one tester was within 1/10 of a point, and the other one was in 2/10 of a point. And the testers were reading the 1/10 and the 2/10 lower than the dryer. That's a good thing. So if it's gonna read, you want it to read lower. Don't know how well you can see me in here, but oh yeah, I can do that too. But so I'm leaving this outside. It's not supposed to rain because I'm tired, I'm fat, and I don't feel like climbing up there and taking that bubble auger down in order to get it in the shop. Plus we parked a truck in the shop, the full truck, which I just noticed I left the marker lights on, so I need to go over and turn them off. So we're just gonna call this a video. Go get your Grumpy Farmer apparel, and I'm flipping that back before I forget. And we will see you. Hit the park button in whatever the next video is.